Hi Pisces, this is your October 2nd through October 8th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances real quick. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Swords. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups and the Star. And we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or not a Pisces. We'll also have Aquarius on the table, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. What I can tell you right away, Pisces, is there is one particular distinctive message that the universe wants you to hear. Okay? If you are invited to some kind of an event this week, go. If you're not invited to an event, find one and go. This is where love will find you. Definitely at a distance from where you live. Definitely at some kind of an event. Okay? Let me explain. Let me break it down for you, right? We do have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Swords. The Five of Pentacles is a card of feeling sad, miserable, left out in the cold. And it's clarified by the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, in this case, is a phrase no more, expression no more. Alright? So if at some point during the week, you will have an option of going to a party, and instead a thought of staying home will cross your mind. You'll be like, I don't know if I want to go, I'm too tired, I'm this and that. You'll be looking for excuses not to go. Stop it, Pisces. Just stop it and go. Alright? The Six of Swords, the next card over, is clarified by the Three of Cups, right? And we'll also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Both of those two cards could be interpreted as cards literally going somewhere. Literally going. And the thing about the Six of Swords, this is a card of things getting better, things improving. Alright? The Three of Cups clarifying the Six of Swords, you're going to some kind of an event or a reunion. Right? The Three of Cups, it could be just a party. It could be an opera. It could be you going to a museum. It could be you going to, I don't know, to a concert, show, game, what have you. And this is where love will find you. Alright? The next card that came out is the Knight of Cups. And we'll also have the Ace of Cups in the middle of the potential outcome. Very similar energies, right? The Knight of Cups could be a water sign just like you, Cancer, Scorpio, or not a Pisces. But the Knight of Cups is the most romantic, the most loving knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Cups is the knight in the shining armor, right? And the Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. Just one of those 2 cards, by the way, would have been plenty for me to assume that this person will have a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of love for you. All right, I don't know how exactly it's going to play out, but again, I think you should get out of the house. All right. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups that we already talked about, and the Star. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a rock-solid commitment or marriage. This is a card of when people buy real estate together, have money in the bank, have a family, if that is still an option for them. We already talked about the Ace of Cups, genuine, authentic love, right? And the Star right next to the deck could be an Aquarius. You're dealing, but the Star is a wish come true. Something people usually wish for, hope for a very long time. Okay, perhaps you're lost hope or about to lose hope. This is it right here, Pisces. I think I mentioned the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, right? You literally going somewhere, right? Could be a Cancer, you're dealing with. But the Chariot is also a card of victory, success, triumph. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. So that's pretty much it, Pisces. There isn't really much else for me to add. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Pisces, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Empress. Then we have the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, Pisces, if you're just dating this person, you could be taking it to the next level. Alright? If you are already married, perhaps you're doing something with your finances. Alright? Because we do have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. very similar energies, right? In the Knight of Pentacles, the person, the Knight is holding up a pentacle, right? And that's exactly the pentacle we see in the Ace of Pentacles. We're just zooming in on that. This is either something that has to do with money, finances, or it could be you guys investing into your family, investing into what you have. You could be purchasing in your home. And back in the day, the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands there, especially the Six of Wands, used to be called the proposal card. The Ace of Pentacles still comes through as a proposal every once in a while. All right? This is something long-term. Okay? The Six of Wands is also a card of victory and success. And the Empress in the middle, that's most likely you, Pisces. All right? The Empress is either an existing spouse or wife figure or a future wife or spouse figure. It's also a mother figure, by the way. Okay, perhaps your significant other wants to give you a gift, an expensive gift, right? With the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups right next to the deck. Yeah, there's two people in the Two of Cups. That's you and your person. So Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of when two people are on the same page, feel the same way towards one another. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Three of Wands, clarified by the Hermit. We have the Five of Wands, clarified by the Six of Cups. We also have the Ten of Swords and the Moon on the bottom of the deck. This is a bit of a strange reading, to be honest with you, Pisces. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Did I mention that? Yeah, probably did. The Three of Wands clarified by the Hermit. We start with those two cards, right? The Hermit could be a Virgo you're dealing with, but the Hermit is a card of a thinker, right? Somebody who goes within, doing some soul searching. And the Three of Wands, the Hermit is clarifying. This is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and this decision is final for them. So I would just have to assume they're about to make a decision to get back together with you. Right? But this attempt is going to fail miserably because then we have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords, right? The Five of Wands is a card of a conflict, it's a card of drama, and the Ten of Swords, the last card that came out, this is a card of an abrupt ending, okay? And the Five of Wands, by the way, is clarified by the Six of Cups, which is a card of somebody coming back from the past. So I don't know if they're intentionally coming back to start a fight, or you're just like, no, absolutely not. I'm not taking you back. Get out of my face. The Moon on the bottom of the deck, that's you. That's your major arcana card. Yeah, you're not taking them back for sure. But the Ten of Swords, you're going to be crystal clear to them that it's over. And it's impossible to resurrect. There is no point of even trying. Okay? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Pisces, this week. We have the Devil, clarified by the Magician. We have the Four of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Well, Pisces, this is a huge red flag. You got to be very extra careful this week. Somebody's going to try to trick you into something. It could be as simple as a telemarketer calling you, trying to get you to sign up or subscribe for something. For others of you, it could be something more serious, right? You definitely have somebody trying to deceive you into something, right? This spread screams deception. Speaking of deception, the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck is a card of a deception. It's a card of a liar. All right, and then we have the Devil clarified by the Magician. The Magician is not a bad card unless it is either surrounded by or clarified, or it is a clarifier of particular cards. The Devil is definitely one of them, and so is the Seven of Swords. In this case, the Magician becomes a trickster. Okay, the Devil is a card of manipulation. The Devil is a card of temptation, and somebody trying to lure you into something, and in this case, by tricking you, by lying to you, right? And I think you will see right through them. The rest of the spread, the remaining three cards, I think this is you chasing this person out of your life, telling them, no, get out of my face, right? The Four of Cups is a card of rejection, right? The Ace of Swords, this is you cutting this person out of your life, and with the Knight of Swords right next to the deck, same story as the Ace of Swords. Again, this is you chasing them out, right? So be very, very careful this week. If you need to sign something, make sure you give it to a lawyer or read a fine print. If somebody wants you to give access to to something in the office, make sure they have proper authorization, even if they always do. Perhaps this time they don't, right? For others of you, somebody may try to sell you something or what have you. Be careful. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Pisces. We have the Ten of Cups, the Empress, the Six of Wands, and the Star on the bottom of the deck. You know what? It reminds me of both the first spread, the new love spread, and it also reminds me of the second spread, the couples spread. It has elements of both. But perhaps this is a completely different story, right? So the Ten of Cups, the first card that came out, is a card of a family, all right? The Empress right next to it could be a mother figure, or it could be a wife or a spouse or a significant other figure, right? The Six of Wands right next to the deck used to be called the proposal card, but it's also a card of victory, success, overcoming something, feeling good about what's going on, right? The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is also a card of a wish come true, something people usually wish for or hope for a long, long time. It could be indirectly related to you. Perhaps somebody here will learn that they are expecting a baby, right? And it could be a friend or an extended family member or something like that. Somebody here could be getting married. It could be you, or somebody could be getting engaged. Also could be you, or it could be somebody you know, right? But this is an amazing spread, no matter how you look at it, right? The Empress is a fantastic card to have, no matter what. It's not only what I already mentioned, it's also a card of abundance in its purest form, and it's one of the most positive cards in the deck. And the Ten of Cups is often referred to as the happily ever after card. So something, whatever it is great. It is a wish come true. It probably is somehow family or commitment or marriage oriented. It is a feel-good situation with the Six of Wands, or it's a victory. You can leave me a comment, let me know how this plays out for you, but this is good. Awesome. Alright, Pisces, so yep, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe, and other than that, Pisces, have an amazing week.